Hello and welcome to the Miracle Bill Relief System. Now I'm going to explain to you how to get started. First, after you have registered, you will see this back office, all right? Here is where you will begin to start your journey to getting rid of all of your monthly bills. Yes, it is real. So the first thing you want to do is to click Start Bill Relief System. Okay, now you will be able to choose the amount of banks that you would like. Now you will see Housing Bank 1 and the Nonprofit Bank 17. All right, so if you are starting with 17 banks, you would click Purchase 1735 per month. All right, if you are starting with one bank, you will click this link right here for $110. Now, you cannot see banks 2 through 16 unless you have paid for bank 1 first. You can only buy the banks in order. So once you have paid for this one, your bank 2 will be available for purchase. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you were starting with one bank, of course you have to pass your first person up. The only way to not have to pass anyone up is to start with the 1735 level, the 17 banks. So for example, if you're trying to purchase bank 1, you will click this and then you will pay your $10 fee. You can pay with Bitcoin for $10 per month, or you can pay for the whole year for $100, okay? Or you can pay with credit card right here, or you can pay manually with Cash App, Zelle, Google Pay, and there are other resources as well. Okay, so if you were to do a credit card, what's going to happen is you're going to click this button right here and it's going to ask you for your payment information. And as soon as you pay, okay, it is actually going to take you to who to pay. Okay, now if you pay with Bitcoin, you will have to click payment is done. Okay, and you will put your transaction ID. If you want it to automatically approve you, you need to get your hash ID from either your Coinbase, your coin payments, your blockchain, wherever you sent the Bitcoin from, you will receive a hash ID. That is through whoever you pay through. That is through whoever you sent your Bitcoin to. If you don't know how to find your hash ID, simply go to youtube.com and search how to find your hash ID on Coinbase, how to find your hash ID on blockchain, whichever Bitcoin provider that you use. The same thing goes if you want to pay the annual fee, okay? You will put your hash ID here. If you do credit card, it's going to automatically submit the payment and take you to who to pay next. And if you put the hash ID for Bitcoin, it's going to automatically show you who to pay next. Now, if you do manual, okay, and that's anything outside of these three, right, you're going to have to manually send the $10 to this information below right here. And once you do that, you would click payment is done. And if you use Cash App, you would just put in your receipt information from your Cash App, okay? Or if you use Zelle, you would do the same thing. Now, if you do the manual ways, you will have to send a screenshot to your sponsor of the $10 admin fee that was paid, and they will post that in the Telegram group or the Discord that we have for manual approvals, okay? So let's say you did this, you put your receipt information, and you're going to be able to go to the next screen. So let's do an example of what you would see next. Payment is done, right? Let's say you use Cash App, you will put your web receipt information here. You actually have to put the information here and send a screenshot, like I said. Once you click submit, okay, you're going to have to get approved. Now, if you did a credit card or any other way, what will happen is you will automatically see who to pay next. If you do manual, you will have to wait to get approved. Okay, next, once you are approved for your admin fee, you will go back to your bank, okay? And then you will pay whoever it says to pay this $100 fee to. If you don't see any payment information, contact the person who invited you and tell them that they need to add their payment information, okay? Now, the next step is to pay them through however method that they have right here. If they have PayPal, it's going to be automatic. If you put in Bitcoin and put in the hash ID, it's automatically approved. If they have authorized.net or stripe.com, it's going to be automatically approved for you. But if not, you will have to do the same thing that I showed you in the first video and send through however method they have. If they don't have anything that you have here, you will have to actually contact them. But there is a way to get everything completely automatically done if they have the Bitcoin, if they have PayPal, Stripe, or Authorized on that, everything would have been just automatically done. If not, you will have to pay them through however they want to get paid. All right, once this is done, all right, let's say for example, you sent them a Cash App, you will put the red receipt, or if you use Bitcoin, you will put the hash ID, of course, like I explained, and click submit. Okay, now you are waiting to be approved. Once you are approved, you will have access to your back office. If you need 2 banks or 3 banks, once this is approved, you can go to the next bank. Now that you are approved, okay, it will say that you can purchase bank 2, okay? And you will do the same thing until you have however many banks you would like to purchase. Okay, the reason it said not qualified on the other page is because you have to pass up one person in order to start receiving payments on your second person. Okay, but as far as purchasing your banks, you can purchase however many banks you would like up front. Okay, if you purchase all 17 banks, you will only have to do this method one time. But if you need 2, 3, 4, 5 banks, you simply have to get approved for the first bank, then get approved for the second, then get approved for the third, and however many banks that you would like. That is how to pay through the system. All right, guys, let's get started. And I highly recommend that you start at 17 banks or start at however many banks that you would like to get paid on. Everyone, have a great day.